I do have to say, Blueprints is pretty amazing, man. First time in a long time a game Tetris affected me. Like, I had a shit sleep on Saturday night. I woke up at like 1 a.m. and I realized that I couldn't get back to sleep because my brain was picking rooms. Like, it was 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, I gotta go back to sleep. But my brain was like, dump the lavatory in the corner. We need to take a great haul off of this one so we can get the lever there. I'm like, bro, fucking chill. You only played it for like 4 hours today. Why are you doing that shit? Come on. It is ironic, man. The Tetris effect, it can save you from a lot of stuff, but it can't save you from the Tetris effect. Like, what if you had like a really traumatic experience that happened while you were playing Tetris? Top comment would be like, you should play oh, fuck. Oh my god. You got into a horrific car wreck while playing Tetris? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well, you can still delete Facebook, hit the gym and lawyer up. But my other mainstay piece of advice is, you could try. You could still try. Tetris 2? Dude, my parents were like fucking addicted to Tetris 2 when I was like 6 or 7 years old. They bought it on the Super Nintendo, and I remember like, my parents are very responsible individuals. Like, their life was never really like out of balance. There was never like a period of my life where I was like, yeah, I can't really like rely on my dad right now. Like, he was always there to like pick me up. No, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just setting the stage. The one time things were a little shaky was like age 5 or 6 when they got really into Tetris 2. There would be times where I would like wake up and hear like blip, bloop, blip, 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 and then I'd like go out to the living room. It would be like, for me it was really late. It was probably like, 11. And my parents would be out there like playing Tetris 2. And I was like, you guys gotta go to bed. Was my dad with RuneScape? That's so funny. My dad's addicted to Gen Z podcast TikToks. Dad's fucked up, man. I don't think I could handle it if my dad was like a fucking hustle bro or something like that. If my dad got like really into drop shipping, I don't think I could live with that, man. You're like 9 years old. Your dad's hitting you with like some David Goggins shit. Wake up, bitch. Dad, the school bus isn't here for 2 hours. That's 2 hours you could be out doing push-ups, bitch. You fucking fatty. You fat lard. You fat sack of shit. You make me fucking sick. Get your fat ass out of bed. Dad, come on. Podcaster dad. Podcaster dad, we have to crank that to at least 10,000, without a doubt. I'm playing the bazaar. Fuck all y'all. I'm sorry. I can't live with any more nubby losses, man. I'm like, Dad, can't you just be like an alcoholic like a normal dad? No, we got to get at least 10,000. It's 4:14 a.m. Time to remove my mouth tape. No, Dad, no. Time for your ice bath. He buys bad watches too. That's a hobby. I'm not like... What do you mean by bad watches? Do you mean like watches that have no resale value, or do you mean like garish watches? Because there's a difference. Your dad actually sounds like he has a funny personality. I wish him no ill will. But the podcast stuff is crazy. I just like, I mean, what you do with your life doesn't really matter to me too much. All I want for you, though, is to not become an adult who's addicted to watching shorts. If you're under the age of 25, there's still hope for you. Like, if I see someone who's like 24 and they're watching shorts, in my head, I'm like, other 36-year-olds back me up here. It like, you get really bad at telling people's ages. So now when I was 24, when I saw other people that were 24, I'm like, we're looking old as fuck. Now at 36, when I see someone that's 24, I'm like, you might be 14. I actually have no idea how old you are. You might be the CEO of a company, or you might be in the 8th grade. I actually have no concept of your age. But when I see someone that's definitely like plus or minus 5 years of me and they're addicted to shorts, I'm like, that's bad. Like, I look at you like you've been taken over by Agent Smith, to be honest with you. I wish nothing but the best for you, but it scares me a little bit. O-Long Johnson? Dude, I finally get O-Long Johnson. When you haste your items, gain 1% crit chance for the fight. I clicked on the wrong item. You know what? This might just be conceit.
Go ahead. underestimate me.
I get O Long Johnson because my daughter's been watching this YouTube compilation of a guy who makes songs based on videos where cats make weird noises. So one of them is O Long Johnson, but then there's also I'm Big Billy, I'm the biggest Wet Billy. And there's obviously a very famous one. No, 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 no. But then there's I'm Big Billy, I'm the biggest Wet Billy. My mom just sent me one of his videos. He's going viral, man. Funny cat video mom or InfoWars link sharing. This guy is really putting into words a lot of what I've been thinking about lately, Dad. What do you think about that one? Where are you going with that one?
Food is gonna make you unstoppable.
Mom, yeah, okay, good. Acceptable answer, I would say. Acceptable answer. One of my girlfriends went over to a date's place for the first time and had a panic attack when she saw the mouth tape brand Hostage Tape on the nightstand. See, that stuff is... I don't want to be... That's crazy, for one. You got to hide that. Not just because it looks scary, but also because you... Don't you lose... Ladies, back me up here. Doesn't the man kind of lose aura if you go to his house and find out he's like a podcast listener? Like, what do you mean you're 24 and you need mouth tape? You have... I don't want to say you have no problems because I don't know your life. But, like, isn't that like when shit starts going wrong with your body, you start Googling, like, how to fix it, and then you're like, oh, duct tape over my mouth while I sleep. Like, at 24, you should be chilling, man. Like, you got... You can literally take, like, PBRs to the face every night and just wake up feeling better than the average 45-year-old. Like, I don't understand. When a dude who's, like, 45 is into wellness podcasts, I'm like, I mean... It's the necessary step before you recognize that you too are going to die someday. I know, I've gone through it myself. You're like, if I just do enough zone 2, maybe I'll live forever. And then you're like, you know, your parents get older and you're like, oh shit, yeah, there's no way to get around it, right? So when someone that's like older has that happen, that's, you know, I get it. But when someone who's like 24 is like, I'm mouth taping and perineum sunning, I'm like, you're already Super Saiyan, man. I don't get it. What do you mean? That's why I would be more embarrassed to have my date know that I like live my life based on pseudoscientific podcasts than to, you know, be concerned that I'm like a serial killer, I think. I mean, they're both bad. Don't get me wrong. This is in this case, you're not a serial killer. You're avoiding the connotation. You did not take 3 Rhino 69s earlier, and your Snap roster is not blowing up right now. I can't be Unk. I can't be Unk if I know what that means, even though I've never heard the words before. Rhino 69 must be a gas station male virility enhancement. And I don't know if Snap roster is a real feature in Snapchat, but I'm assuming it's a colloquial term for a group of baddies that you got in your phone. Is that correct? You pretty much got it. We take those.
Come on, man.
I was at an all-night diner, size of XXX, but they was talking about root beer. I'm just sitting here, breathing the thin air, taking up the oxygen. Have I told you, have I? When I have sex, I'm always thinking about the pavement so I can avoid premature ejaculation. I woke up remembering to thank him. Better things to do, so I'll start drinking. First, the chain reaction started in the parking lot. We started to bleed onto the big streets and bleed out onto the highways and off to other cities. Built a store and sell these rocks. So are you feeling real dirty living in your parking lot, waiting to bleed, you know? And that's like a 9-minute long song that just keeps going until the guitar solo hits, and the guitar solo just goes.